might go up to 45 degrees. We'd be like Uranus. Isn't that insane? And you know what's even crazier? The lack of consistent moonlight could push nocturnal creatures to adapt in weird ways, like developing better night vision. Or they would just die. So what did you think, Kyle's girlfriend? Still bored? Wait, your favorite animal was an owl? Well, that's unlucky, but fortunately, there's a lot more to come. Hold on to your eyeballs, Kyle, because we're about to get really bright. And not only from the moons, but also in your mind, because today's sponsor is Brilliant. This is my go-to app for learning actual science without needing to be traumatized like Kyle. It helps you get smarter every day with thousands of interactive lessons in physics, astronomy, math, and even AI. Brilliant will make your critical thinking skills absolutely reach for the moon by making you a better thinker without forcing you to just memorize things. Each lesson is filled with hands-on problem solving so you can play with concepts in a method 6 times more effective than simply watching lectures. And the lessons are designed by elite researchers and teachers. Myself, I've enjoyed the science courses that allow me to understand the universe at every level, from basic mechanics to gravity-pull warping physics of black holes, something you should also do if you want to end up a 5-dimensional being. Along with full courses on math that allow you to do the calculations you see in these videos, the data trading or the programming courses, you can use Brilliant for free for 30 days when you use the link brilliant.org/gravipool. And then get 20% off the annual premium when you realize how much you love it. And now that our minds are brighter, Kyle, let's meet the brightest moon, Enceladus, the ice-covered beauty from Saturn's orbit. This moon doesn't just reflect light, it reflects 99% of it. That's right, 99%. So bright you could literally read a book at midnight. However, it's way smaller than the moon, so in order for it to be that bright, we need to bring it closer. Well, as you can see, we'd have the same problem as with 2 moons from before, but this time it would be even worse. This moon isn't just a shiny snowball. It has these epic cryovolcanoes. Volcanoes that shoot jets of water vapor and ice particles into space. Imagine that icy mist from Enceladus spreading around Earth, creating a faint water ring around us. This would not be like Saturn's rings at all. And it would also potentially cascade into our atmosphere with its organic molecules, such as methane. This could either heat up the whole planet, or if you included the water vapor in that, create even more rain and flooding, or it could even create clouds high up in the stratosphere that reflect sunlight and make the Earth colder, to the point that agriculture fails and we all starve. So, you know, pick your apocalypse. But enough with the small stuff, it's time to get large, and we don't need a magic blue pill for it like I did last night, Kyle. Meet Ganymede. While its sheer size is impressive, it's the magnetic field that really sets it apart. Unlike any other moon in our solar system, Ganymede generates its own magnetic field. You want to learn something that isn't boring, Kyle's girlfriend? The moon had a magnetic field once upon a time and worked together with the Earth to protect us from insane radiation while the Earth figured out how to power up her own magnetic field. Take that, Marvels. This allowed life to evolve more safely just so you could exist and look like you do. Which I agree isn't great. I mean, look at you. But there is no reason why Ganymede wouldn't do the same if it orbited Earth instead of our moon. We'd also experience auroras on an unprecedented scale. The stunning light shows we typically see on the poles could stretch way further. Maybe. Like lighting up skies from Mexico to Egypt. You know, maybe. However, that's where the good part ends. Ganymede's magnetic field would interact with the Earth's, creating complex and unpredictable effects. The most immediate would be on our technology. Phones would constantly freeze, power grids would frequently shut down, and your electronic devices would struggle to function because there'd be no internet. So in your case, no more get ready with me TikToks, Kyle's girlfriend. And it wouldn't stop there. Animals that rely on Earth's magnetic field for navigation, like sea turtles, migrating birds, and certain species of fish, would become completely confused. They'd lose their natural navigation abilities, leading to widespread confusion in the animal kingdom. What's that? You guys don't care about these poor animals losing their only will to live? What's wrong with you? Let's start removing your will to live with the next absolutely horrifying and brutal scenarios you will ever experience. I'm going to show you even weirder, more powerful, and more extreme moon replacements. Because you deserve it. Meet Titan from Saturn, where it's really cold. But see, when these moons that move next to Earth come from places like that, they get way more sunlight, and they all heat up from the extra solar radiation. Titan would be no different, and for a brief period, within let's say a decade or so, it might become a vacation spot with decent temperatures. But instead of wearing those spacesuits like on the moon, all you'd need is an oxygen mask. In theory, Titan has these beautiful lakes made of methane and ethane, maybe even some water.